Welcome back to The Globe on SABC News. Lesotho wool and mohair growers are on the brink of losing their 2018 revenue, estimated at more than R500 million. The producers, who have been selling to brokers in South Africa for the past 44 years, are now barred by new regulations from exporting their produce.
Rubbing wool and mohair farmers up the wrong way. Here, the Minister of Trade and Industry was on a mission to personally shut down a wool shed, but this time he failed. The minister was trying to enforce new regulations that make it illegal for growers to shear their own sheep and goats like they have done for over 40 years. It also prevents them from selling to their preferred buyers and countries. For now, the only broker licensed to buy is this new Chinese operator.
We have not been consulted, so our business is going to die. Our wealth, which we have got for some years, is going to collapse. And the international buyers, if we cannot go to the market by October, we are cancelled in the world market. So we are going to start a new process again. The government people are paid. When the month ends, they get salaries. We don't get salaries. Where would we go and get those people? It is not as only farmers. Even the independent traders are not exporting. Nobody is exporting except that Chinese guy who is said to be the one who is going to bring the brokers.
The growers say they were lured into a property development deal with the Chinese operator. They allege he unilaterally changed his tune to become a broker and tried to force them out. They slapped him with a court eviction order and they won, but the government is still on his side.
3 ministers of the government and the other person who is not a minister, they are having a company which is going to deal with wool packaging and processing. So we do see like that is a conflict of interest.
South African buyers have thrown their weight behind the growers. They say setting up an exchange in Lesotho is not worth their while, but the government wants tax from both Lesotho sellers and international buyers.
Lesotho is an independent country and has got its own sovereignty. We are not the Chinese portion of the Republic of South Africa, and we will never be. As the government, we will make the laws which try by all means to grow the economy and to protect the economy of Lesotho. So I cannot come here and argue with a company which is in South Africa, which is not being regulated in Lesotho. We didn't even have a need to consult them. They do not regulate this country. We tell them to
really, Minister?
But to clarify the matter, I did consult them myself, even before we make the regulations. Because I have their numbers. I called BKB to tell BKB to come in Lesotho and register the business in Lesotho.
The king's brother, Prince Seiso Bereng Seiso, also threw his weight behind the growers, but he too was warned to stay out of the way. Now the wool and mohair growers are appealing for international support for their voices to be heard. In the meantime, hundreds, if not thousands of bales of wool and mohair are filling up warehouses in Lesotho, and police have been ordered to confiscate goods from anyone who tries to export. Ntakwana Ngatani, SABC News, Johannesburg.